Welcome to LSU's Tiger Stadium after dark, an environment unlike any other in sports. Very intimidating for visitors. As they say, this is where visitors' dreams come to die. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play, pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what we talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to run.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Dropping back. It's Moore. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Fighting off the tackler. Eventually they tackled him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
And it falls incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Incompletion sets up a second down. He'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, if I'm this deep...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking downfield, it's Moore. He's moving out of the pocket. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that is a tough one not to hang on to on 3rd down and goal, but a good job by the defense to get there and knock it loose.
And coach elects to send out the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. No problem. Knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. The back's got it. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. That picks up a 1st down. They're spotted at the 39. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. It's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
There's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out. It's low. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And here's the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
1st down here for this offense.
Yo, yeah, I'm on here now, man. I am playing Jalen. It's a little league we got with just me, him, and Cinco in it.
Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
We're giving up too many yards to this nigga right now, though. Yeah, of course I know that.
Bucks look to keep this drive moving.
Yeah. It was inevitable, my nigga.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, LSU 7, Oregon 3.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Got him for a sack. A big
I don't want him to, bro. Let's just rock with what we got.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
And tackled there by the defense.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? To throw, it's Moore. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made down the left side. An
oh, shit.
Play.
Go get to him.
Oh, and he
Good
breaks
play.
free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown.
That was some lucky ass shit.
They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know,
yeah, you got Ohio State. That was bogus right there. That's crazy.
Way back close to your own goal line, but not this
That's really stupid.
They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away.
All right, we can take this one back, brother. Come on.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
I can't believe that shit. This nigga spun out of 2 of my niggas. Come on, bro. We got to be better.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Over the middle, it's Sampson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new New set of downs after that completion. Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him down out near the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the back now goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Jukes to get free. And that big gain moves the ball across the
no.
all the way
No,
to
not.
the 36.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place.
We are not,
Gave
my
the
brother.
receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the running back takes the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Catch made. The defender grabs him behind the line of scrimmage.
They sitting hard on the flats, huh?
Brings up second down.
Boy, sitting hard on them flare flats.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back has it on screen. The defense called over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. This one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking aligned. The timing was off. Everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. He's going to pull it down and run. Fighting off the defender. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness. Keeps this drive moving. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. LSU is now operating in the red zone.
Yes, it is. He transferred.
Gives it to the back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Why? That means we're going to have to be terrible this year. I don't want to be terrible, bro. I want to win. I'm tired of watching these niggas be regular, bro. Let's get better.
They'll feed the back again. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, this seems like
Yeah, I like Nussmeier, nigga.
More runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm.
I like our guy.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone.
This nigga here trying to take over the game. What the fuck?
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. To throw, it's Moore. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He makes the grab.
Oh my God, bro. Too much time. We blitzed too many niggas for him to have that long Dakota ball.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
He ran the same play.
To the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Somebody got to pick up on that shit if you want to run it.
Alive with that 1st down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on
there you go.
Side.
Good tackle.
And they get him down after the completion. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's Moore. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He
Got to tackle in bounds. Got to get the tackle in bounds.
For a 1st down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. He'll try a pass here. Looks to the left. Pass caught. The tackle is made. But the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to create. Looking for 6. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's caught. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
This defense is spread out all over the field trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And this one is right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. Picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he steps out.
That was stupid.
This defense was looking for.
Chris, if you're
Oh, the
going to
deep
make
ball.
that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
They're going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the field goal is good. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Single back, takes the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the ball to the ground.
Another fumble, bro. What are we doing?
Well, that's why you do ball
Come on,
security
fellas.
drills
We at home.
every single
Like we
week
up here
in
at the
practice. You
crib
just can't
tripping.
put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Whoa, talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down. If this linebacker doesn't lower the blow, great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Back to throw. It's Moore. He's moving out of the pocket. He's on the run. Launches deep. Makes the catch inside the 10.
Nigga ran the same play. All right, bro. No touchdown here.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
This shit nonsense, bro.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
He knocks this one right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to...
We went for that bogus-ass touchdown. We still be losing by only 1, though. Oh, no.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so
all right, here we go.
Offense back on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been...
Oh, good shit. Get there.
They read the screen perfectly. Touchdown, Ducks. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Oh, my gosh, he completely baits the quarterback.
All right, bro. Can't lose at Death Valley, bro. A lot of time. Wake up, Nate. It's not the defense. It's stupid-ass shit like this. It's 3 turnovers in the second half.
Here's the kickoff team now. Set to...
A fumble that wasn't my fault, but 2 picks that was my fault.
Bringing it out, it's Watkins. And he's brought down at the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, no, he making the plays, though. I can't complain. The man is making all the plays.
6 in the last possession. And he lofts it toward the sideline.
Oh, that's a touchdown. Hey, what are you doing? Son, catch it in stride, bro.
And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I just can't believe that fucking interception. That was stupid.
Second down play, every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run it to the right side. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the quarterback just sneaks it.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Oh, it's a reverse. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, this wide receiver is so dynamic. Any chance they can to get his hands on the football, they try to do it. Instead of throwing it, this time they hand the ball to him, and the defense was a little bit surprised there. Some good positive yards there in the red zone.
Pitch to the back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
He hit the kicker, too. Trying to let that nigga block that field goal, bro.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
Oh, hit this nigga, man. That's perfect.
That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
All right, fellas. Y'all have been there for us all day. I just need y'all to continue to be there.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here.
Oh, man. Come on, bro.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Annihilate my nigga on that fucking juke move.
Offense in a split backfield now. They'll run it here. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That's an important first down.
Let's get it.
On that running play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Moore. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down at the 44. That's a
I ain't nigga to fumble the ball, bro.
Boy, nice completion here by this
I really do.
offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out of the machine. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. They're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Oregon, 26. LSU.
Come on, fellas. Wake up.
Play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support.
Nigga just
running over
morph through that pile of niggas just there. That's crazy.
And a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the
Come on,
fourth quarter.
fellas.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
And that's going to be a first down.
Niggas getting gashed, bro. This shit crazy.
Up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Out of the shotgun, he hands
Thank you. Jesus Christ, bro. Like, what was you niggas doing?
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move
We know what we're looking, bro. Like, we need to make a play here.
What I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
We need somebody to step up and make a play.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handing off on the draw play. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them.
Right, no more what you call us on the field. We are in base the rest of the game.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Oh my God, that don't matter, right?
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down.
Game so stupid.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Trying to extend the play. Looking to the end zone.
Yeah.
And it's
Good shit, boy.
Crushing play.
Boy, I got a question.
Good shit.
Right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And here comes the LSU offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. And he drops back in the gun. That's a bullet over the middle. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a handoff. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. It's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle, but first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. LSU now operating in the red zone.
Let's go.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Will he score here? Touchdown, LSU. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Shit, Arch.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And this is caught. A smart call there to go for 2 and make it a 3-point game in the late stages. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
First and 10.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Caught over the middle. It's Casper. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Looking to throw. It's Moore.
That's yours.
Make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Crowd trying to make a difference here on fourth down. Looking for his back.
He dropped it. Good shit.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of standing on the ground.
Here's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is.
We about tap that. He didn't even use this timeouts, man.
Came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here.
Yeah, boy. Shout out to Arch.
Another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
My run defense was off. Defense was so suspect. Get gashed. Safety had 11 tackles. That's sad. You saved the season, boy.